Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope you all doing well, sisters, inshallah. And I hope I'm audible, inshallah. أحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما اللهم فقهنا في الدين اللهم فقهنا في القرآن والحديث اللهم إنا نسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا آمين. Barakallahu fiki, sister. Maybe you want to recite Surah Al-Fatiha today? All right, let me share the screen, inshallah, then we will start the lesson. Yes, inshallah, you can recite.
Am I audible?
Yes, alhamdulillah.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah, you did so well. Some points I want to highlight, inshallah, note them. First of all, when we start reciting Quran, we must have to say ta'awuz. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, okay? Because this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded in Quran. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ in Surah An-Nahl. So inshallah, whenever we have to recite Quran, before reciting Quran, this is from the etiquettes of reciting Quran that we must have to recite ta'awuz, whatever we recite from Quran. Inshallah, barakallahu fiki. And the second thing, note down here, you have to practice on letter ha. I guess you were not in the classes when we were learning the harufi halaqi, which among harufi halaqi, this letter ha. So here you are reading it Rahim, heavier ha. But here you have to read it ha. Rahim, Ar-Rahim. Okay?
Okay.
Barakallah fiki. And when you said Alhamdulillah, so you were reading it like al. You were making a jerk, a bounce on the letter lam. So we have 5 letters, qaf, tha, ba, jim, dal, where we have to do qalqala, which means to bounce the sound of the letter. So here this is lam, and it is not from those 5 letters. Qaf, tha, ba, jim, dal. Whenever there is jazm or sakin or sukoon on these 5 letters, we make a jerk or we vibrate. The sound will be bouncing there. So, like if we have jazm on qaf, we will read it with a fatha, alif, hamza with fatha. So we will read it like aq. With tha, we will read it like atho. With ba, we will read it ab. With jim, aj. With dal, ad. But here you can see the letter lam is not among these 5 letters. So that is why we don't make jerk here. Okay? So it
Okay.
was simply alhamdu. Alhamdu.
Alhamdu.
Very good. Barakallahu fiki. Again, in Ar-Rahim, your ha was Ar-Rahim. So it's not him, it's him. Ar-Rahim. Okay.
Yes.
And again, it's na'budu. When you read it, you were reading it like na'a. It was like a jerk, or it was sound like was coming like you're reading fatha on ain. So there is jazm on ain. We will read it. We will simply enter the makhraj of ain without making jerk on it, without bouncing
Okay.
the sound. So it's not na, it's na, budu, na, budu.
Na'budu.
Barakallahu fiki, better, but inshallah, first you have to learn the makhraj of ain. This is pronounced from the center of hala, center of throat.
Inshallah.
So when you will practice on letter ain, then inshallah you will be able to enter the makhraj of ain with jazm. Now,
Yes.
now. Inshallah, you will make. Don't worry if you are not able to pronounce it. No, you can inshallah do practice on it. Just take care of the makhraj, the point of articulation.
Okay.
Inshallah, barakallahu fiki. There was a mistake which can you recite the last ayah again?
صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين.
Barakallahu fiki. Here, Amin. So here, alayhim. Before you recite it, I guess you read it alayhim. You made one of the letters with simple haraka longer. So we have this rule: if they are fatha, dhamma, kasra, simple harakat, we don't prolong the sound of the letters. We only prolong the sound of the letters with standing harakat or with madda. Okay. So here it's
Okay.
simple fatha, barakallahu fiki. So we will learn make it like alayhim, alayhim, simply alayhim. Okay.
عليهم.
Very good. Barakallahu feek. Alhamdulillah, it's better now. So inshallah, do practice on all these things. The other, alhamdulillah, the other words were you pronounced so well. So inshallah, take care of these.
جزاك الله خير.
Ameen wa iyyak. Barakallahu feek. Okay, sisters, inshallah, today we're going to learn one more point of articulation. Before we go to the next, I have some questions on the previous lesson. So which point of articulation we learned last time? Inshallah, you can say in the chat. I want you all to participate, inshallah, if you attended the last class, if you were present in the last class. Barakallahu feeki Shabana. We read the makhraj of lam, noon, ra. So what is the makhraj of lam? Who will tell me? Inshallah, you can raise your hand. I'm gonna unmute you all. 1 second. You can unmute yourself now. What is the makhraj of letter lam? Yes, yes, Shabana, inshallah, you can unmute yourself.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam.
The mahraj of lam is one from Sanaya, Anyab, and Rabai.
Sanaya, Anyab, and Rubai.
Rabai.
And Doh as well. Sanaya, Rubai, Anyab, and Dwahik. 4 from the left or 4 from the right. You have to
Okay,
touch the tip
inshallah.
of our tongue. Yes, Sister Friend, you can tell me the knowledge of Noon.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Touch the tip of the tongue of upper, but this I don't. So you can known.
Upper. How many teeth? Sanaya, Rubai, and Anyab. The 6. To the root of the teeth. Sanaya, it's Sanaya. Yes, root of the upper 6 teeth.
Shanaya, Rubai,
Anyab.
Anyab.
Yes, it's Sanaya, not Shanaya, okay? Yeah, not Sheen.
Okay.
Barakallah fiki. Sister Ishat, you can tell me what is the makhraj of Ra? Sister Ishat, I guess you can unmute yourself. I have allowed you all. Sister Mariam, you can tell inshallah. Sister Muslihat. Any of you who can unmute herself. Back of the tongue is raised in some certain conditions. We have these 7 letters.
With vibration.
Yes, with vibration.
Upper first 4 teeth, then the back of the tongue is raised with vibration.
Yes, barakallahu fiki. No, the vibration is not related to the back of the tongue, the root of it. So we have this letter Ra and we have these, let's suppose these 4 upper teeth. So this is our tongue. So we have to touch the tip and the back part of the tongue to the upper 4 teeth. And when the both these back and the tip will touch, then there will be a little vibration in the sound. Takrar. What is takrar? Inshallah, we will read it when we will be learning the Sifatul Huruf. But now we are learning the Kharij. So inshallah, keep into mind. And the back of the tongue will, let's suppose this is the back of the tongue. So it will be raised towards palate when we have to make the sound heavier. So Ra has some certain conditions where we make it light and where we make it heavier. So this is, we have, basically we have 7 letters which are called full mouth letters. Just your mic is unmuted, inshallah, you can mute yourself. Barakallah. Okay, so we have these 7 letters: Kha, Swad, Dod, Ghain, Gha, Qaf, Ra. These 7 letters. These letters are always read heavier. These are the full mouth letters, are Huruf Mustaliya. And they are always read heavy, no matter if they have kasra, dhamma, or fatha. With every haraka, we always read them heavier. And when reading these letters, I was talking about the back of the tongue, not to make the sound of the letters, vibrating one, but to make the sound heavier. Okay, so this is a tip to make the sound heavier when we are reading these 7 letters. We will be taking care of makhraj, and to make the sound heavier, we will raise the root of our tongue towards palate. Okay, like kho, kho, so, so, do, do. Sorry, this is kind. Kho, 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 kho. Okay, so we have to make the sound of these letters heavier all the time. So Shabana, I hope it's clear.
Yes, it's clear, alhamdulillah.
Barakallah feek. And I hope it's clear for all other sisters as well. So letter lam, ra and alif. We have these 3 letters, alif, lam and ra. We make the sound of these 3 letters sometimes we make the sound of these 3 letters bold or heavy, and sometimes we make light. So inshallah we will read the when we will be reading the sifat, we will talk about all these. But now keep in mind that these 7 letters, kha, sfat, dad, ghain, kha, qaf, wa, these 7 letters are always read heavier or bold or come with heavy sound, and these 3 letters are read heavily with some certain conditions. And inshallah, what are the conditions we will read in the next lesson. So we have this code word to learn to these 7 letters, which is khuswa, dokhin, and qir. Khuswa, dokhin, qir. Okay, so inshallah you can learn this code word and you will be able to remember these 7 letters. I hope it's clear, sisters, inshallah. Today we have learned about bold letters, so I guess we should not learn more, because it will be hard for you to keep into mind all these things. Is my voice breaking or clear now? Is it still breaking? Okay. Internet is not that weak today. So if it's clear, then inshallah we can move further. If you can understand my voice, sisters. Okay, so this is khuswa, dokhin, qir. Kha, swad, khuswa, Then with these 3 letters, ضغط, and these 2 letters, قيض. خصفة, ضغط, قيض. Okay? Inshallah, you can note it down in your notebook, and I will listen this rule tomorrow. And for now, let's move to another lesson, Quran lesson. So we decided which part of the Quran to recite first, learn first, from Surah An-Nas, right? Or Surah Al-Baqarah, like Surah An-Nas. I personally prefer Surah An-Nas, from Surah An-Nas, because these are the short surahs and we can, inshallah, recite these surahs in Salah. Okay, Barakallah. Okay, let's read the Quran lesson. In Surah An-Nas, before we start, we will have to take care of Ghunna. Inshallah, there are many places where we have to do Ghunna in this surah. So I hope you will learn the proper way of doing Ghunna on this surah, inshallah. Okay, let's start. When I will pause in between, inshallah, you have to recite. I will read and I will stop in between. Then, inshallah, you can read when I will stop. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس. ملك الناس. إله الناس. Till here, these 3 ayats. Okay, so let's talk about the mistakes which people do while reading this surah. First of all, like I said, we have 5 letters only. When they come with Jasm, Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. Kutub, Mujaddin, Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. When they come with Jasm, we have to make a jerk there. The sound will be bouncing. So people, when they read Lam with Jasm, they also make a jerk. So Lam is not among the letters of Al-Kala. So we will not move the sound of letter Lam. So it will not be Qul, it's Qul, Qul, Qul. Okay. And the next one, A'udhu. When people read A'udhu, we have talked about in Ta'awuz that they read the Zal as Za. They say A'udhu. So it's not Zu, it's Zu. Zu. A'udhu. And the next word, bi Rabbi. So here you can see Ba having Shadda, and we have talked about the Shadda. When it comes on the letter, we read the letter 2 times. One with Jazm and one with Haraka. Here the Haraka is Kasra, so it will be Rabbi. Rabbi. So you first have to read Rab, then B. Rabbin Nas. Okay. So, inshallah, take care of the timing of Shadda. This is 2 times. The letter is 2 times. Bi-Rabbin Nas. And on Noon, it's Ghunna. And on Noon, it's Ghunna. Whenever there is shadda on letter noon and letter meme, we have to make shadda, hunna there. Okay, inshallah, keep into mind. Whenever shadda comes on noon and meme, we have to make hunna. Annas, and hunna will be 2 counts. We have to give the time, proper time to hunna. People do hunna, but they don't give it proper time. They read it so fastly. So it's annas. Okay. And the next ayah, maliki. They say it maliki, or they say it maliki, or they say maliki. They prolong the meme or they prolong the lam. So here you can see these are the simple haraka, kasra and fatha. So we will not prolong the sound. Maliki, simple. Malikin nas. Okay. And in ilahi, they say ilahi, or they say ilahi. So here you can see we have simple haraka on hamza, which is kasra, and simple haraka on ha, which is kasra again, and on lam we have standing fatha. So it will be ilahi. The lam will be prolonged 2 counts. Ilahi. Okay. Ilahin nas. Not ilahi. Okay. Hamza will be prolonged simply, not prolonged. It will not be prolonged. It will read simply with simple haraka with 1 count. Ilahin nas. Okay. So let's read again. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس. Barakallahu feekunna. Alhamdulillah, we are done with the Quran lesson as well. So inshallah, you have to practice on this lesson. I will listen tomorrow. Also the rule which we have learned today. Inshallah. If you have any question, inshallah, you can ask in 1 or 2 minutes. Then we will inshallah stop the class. The reason we started from Surah An-Nas because these are short surahs and we can recite them in Salah as well. Can you do recitation today? I did not get your question, Shabana. Inshallah. Please explain what you're asking. Okay, Mariam. The code word for we have learned 2 rules. One from for Qalqala. For Qalqala, we have these 4 code words. Kutubu, Jaddin. Kutubu, Jaddin. This is the code word for Qalqala letters. Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. Here, you can learn these letters in this way. Kutubu, Jaddin. Qaf, Tha, Ba, Jim, Dal. And for the heavier letters, for Huruf Mustaliya, we have this code word. Khusqa, Kha, Swad. Khusqa, Dog, Twin. And Qiz. خصفة ضغط قيز خا صاد قاف sorry ضاد غين طا قاف ظا. These 7 letters. This is the code word for huruf al-wasal. Yes, inshallah, you have to learn only first 3 ayat which we have recited now, and you have to do practice on all these 3 ayat. Inshallah, we listen tomorrow and then we will go further. Inshallah. I hope it's clear, Maryam, the code word. Alhamdulillah, barakallahu fikunna. Alright, sisters, inshallah, see you tomorrow. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.